Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back. This is Bumpin' Sessions, episode 4. It's Jim Adam and your boy CLK. We haven't done an episode in a week, but we're back with another one. How was Maine, bro?
Maine was good. Maine was much better than New York City.
How's the lobster? Were they biting?
Lobsters were biting. They were biting. They were pinching. It was good. It was hot. It was steaming.
Alrighty.
Took a nice little hole in my wallet, but it was good. Good trip. Good trip all in all.
Alright.
Good trip. Yeah.
So,
How about you? You lost a little something.
I lost a little bit of weight in the face.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're doing this for the week.
Okay.
It'll be back, though, I promise.
All right.
So we got bunches. There's no general topic today like usual, but we're going to get into a couple of things. Carter 5's dropping tonight.
Yeah.
Well, by the time you see this,
Maybe
Carter
it'll
5
be
dropped.
out already. Yeah.
You called it with the Kendrick Lamar feature.
And Travis Scott.
But that wasn't on the track list.
It wasn't on the track list, but he's adding Post Malone tonight too. You didn't see that?
So, I don't have faith in that track list, and I'll tell you why. Believe Me is on there. Believe Me,
featuring Drake.
Believe Me,
is
yeah.
on that list.
Is on that. Google it, Brody.
I believe you because I
Yeah.
saw a Drake track and I was like, oh, cool, a Drake track.
Yeah, nah,
But I
it's
didn't believe me.
So that might be like,
Wow.
yeah.
Okay, so I think we hit it right when this album could be recorded 5
And like
years
we
ago.
said, yeah, it's like Detox. You know how many people probably worked on this album? Or like any album.
Yeah.
That's how albums are these days.
Yeah.
People record, which I think is a stupid way to record music. People do like a couple hundred songs.
Yeah. And then, yeah.
Then they'll have their 12-song album. And
Yeah, but those aren't the people that create these timeless classic albums. You know,
Yeah.
those are the albums that, they're hot for like the first 2 weeks and then no one talks about it again.
what was the
after that.
last like real timeless classic album we've heard? Like,
Oof, that's a good question. I mean, it's debatable. This year, a
The last
lot
2
of good
years?
stuff came out this year.
I think Culture One is a classic.
Mm-hmm.
Culture One is a classic.
Culture One definitely is a classic. This year had a lot of good shit. I don't know about any classics this year. Maybe, I mean, not like again, like I. have
But
such
it
a
has
bad-
been a good
we-
year for hip hop. Everyone
We have a
dropped
bad
albums.
memory, so
Honestly,
we forget.
Scorpio.
Shit, but-
Scorpio will probably go down.
Scorpion. Scorpion was up there.
Did I say Scorpio?
You said Scorpio. Scorpion was definitely up there. I'm definitely missing one. I mean, I'm again super biased. That's why I'm not even like mentioning it. But Culture 2 to me is
Like, In My Feelings, yo?
better than Culture
in
1,
my-
if you ask me.
What?
Culture 2. I think it better had twice
No,
the
it is.
tracks, still twice as many good ones.
Twice the tracks is overkill sometimes.
It is 100% overkill at first, but then once you sunk into the album 3-4 months later, now a year later, I still have songs to listen to, and now a year and a half in, I'm still like, or whatever the album came out, like I'm still like bumping those songs because they're still kind of new to me because I took so long
Off
bumping
the
that
topic
album.
of classic albums. You bumped Lupe album yet?
I bumped a little bit of it.
Yeah, I bumped the first song. It was in Spanish.
Yeah, the beat was hot. I like that. It was like that.
It was.
Different beat. I
24
feel like
songs
we
and the
hear more of
first
that.
beat's in Spanish.
Yeah,
I mean, I
that's
love
Lupe.
Lupe. He's one of my like personal. He's not my top 5. He's my top 10. So I
Yeah.
gotta give that a listen.
Yeah.
I gotta give that a listen.
He tries to do too much. I mean, he's great and he should be doing too much, but I feel like he just does a
I
little
feel
too
Lupe's the
much.
type of artist who could do whatever he wants.
Nah,
now
that's the
you know,
problem,
there's
though.
that style that's like not marketable. That's like back in like 06 was like Talib Kweli, Mos Def, like the Common, the guys who got on because of Kanye and Chappelle.
Yeah.
Like I feel like Lupe's a guy like that, but somehow he'll still bang out a single that is like radio friendly.
Yeah.
And will get play.
Lupe knows what he's doing. I wouldn't be surprised if he's one of these writers behind the scenes for a lot of these people, you know?
I don't think so. I feel like he's in his own bubble. You know what I'm saying? He's in his own world.
It's possible. The thing about
Well,
how
who knows?
songs
I don't
are
know the
made,
guy.
you know, people write the song and then just create it, have like a famous person come do the hook and then just not drop the verse.
Yeah.
Give it to somebody else, you know?
That happened. That happens. That happened with. That happened with. I saw it on Instagram.
Happened with
Drippin'.
airplanes.
Cardi B dripping.
Happened with airplanes.
Yeah, whose was it originally?
Lupe wrote it. Lupe
Yeah,
wrote the song
yes.
and then brought Bruno Mars in
And
and
then
Bruno Mars
B.O.B.
do the hook and then handed it over to B.O.B.
Which is cool, 'cause, we love B.O.B. over here
Yep.
at Pumping Sessions. He's not
B.O.B.
really around
is-
like that. I'll always love his skill.
Yeah, man.
I'll always love his
one
skill.
Of a kind, B.O.B. man.
B.O.B. played the guitar.
Yeah, he's great.
What else is going on? T.I., which I'm at work this morning.
Yep.
Staying around my
T.I.
coworkers, I didn't make it like I got an important text message like, oh, excuse me, but it's him telling me T.I. is opening a trap music museum.
Yep. World premiere.
What exactly
Drop the bomb.
consists of a trap museum?
That's another good question.
What's happening? It's gonna be like this stack of money. T.I. made this off of flipping a brick in 2000.
It's possible.
Is that what's going on?
Have like the porch of the trap house, in one section. Have like how like in some museums they'll remake the actual house. Like the inside of the house made there'll be like a PS2 or something.
Or
Madden 3, Madden 2003.
Like a 2003 Crown Vic.
Yeah.
All blacked out.
Wow, what is he gonna put in a trap museum? I mean, yeah, he's gonna have plaques all over the walls of all like the first of everybody he thinks he's probably now he can control all the trap. Yeah. Now he's like, you're gonna be in the trap museum.
Like a Trap Music Hall of Fame.
I don't know. It's more. From what I read, it's more of a museum thing. It would be cooler if it was
Hall
a Hall
of Fames
of Fame
are
thing.
museums, but they are two separate things. Like every Hall of Fame, like Cooperstown Baseball Hall of Fame Museum.
Maybe he's going to start indicting or...
Indicting.
Indicting.
What, are they going to jail?
What's the word I'm looking for?
Inducting.
Yo, that'd be cool, though.
Show CL.
Jeezy should be number one, though, if you ask me. It should be Jeezy number one.
I love that story.
T.I.,
I love that story
Jeezy
tells about T.I.
Yeah.
How he was selling.
Who's the other one that's always saying, Gucci.
Yeah, Gucci Trap.
He's up there. I mean, he's like, and these three guys, like, I feel like all three of them are, like, yes, T.I.'s the first one that had the trap music album, but they weren't all doing, like, all right, now let's do trap music. Like, it wasn't trap music at the time. There was just an album by T.I. called Trap Music, and they were making their music that sounded the way it sounded. So I just think all of them combined, like, that's what made this shit today, not that one album by T.I., you know what I'm saying? Like, T.I. didn't invent trap. Yes, he called it trap music, but, like, you think along the way, that wasn't going to come around. Trap music. EDM started using it, like, it became, like, a whole genre. And it was definitely electronic before it was rap music, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear that.
Trap music was straight electronic at first. Now it's all rap and shit. But to see a Hall of Fame or, like, a museum of it, that's interesting. Of course, especially in Atlanta, too. Like, they just think of all the Atlanta artists that could be inducted in that fucking Hall of Fame.
I don't know.
He would be inducting people for their 2 singles. You got 2 singles, you did a whole shit in the hood. Because down south, they're way more than they are up here to us. I
feel for our website, BumpinSessions.com, we should have our own BumpinSessions.com Hall of Fame. We can even do a couple of episodes, break everything down. I think that would be a cool idea.
Yeah, that would be.
Bring a couple of our boys in as collaborators, maybe.
Yeah.
But yo, what I want to say about T.I. and Jeezy. Why? Oh, they got the dog one. Yeah. But what I want to say about... Alright, so... this has nothing to do with the Trap Music Hall of Fame and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But in 2001, like, before they were, like, really blown up, it might have been earlier, Jeezy was saying in an interview that he was, like, selling drugs and recording, and then T.I., like, pulled him to the side and said, you gotta choose one or the other.
So I know these people.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking weird.
Yeah, we can't be running into people we know like this while we're trying to do a podcast,
no,
This dude just stopped us for 5 minutes, like, hi, how, like, yo, leave us alone, we're on the old block.
Who stopped us for 5 minutes?
This dude just said what's up to us for 5 minutes and blew a shot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Whatever, but anyway, yeah. T.I., long story short, T.I. told Jeezy choose one or the other.
Oh.
And he obviously chose rap.
Yeah.
Shout out to T.I. for that, because I fucking love Jeezy. He's probably I don't know, favorite Atlanta dude. That's a whole nother story.
Oh my god, that'd be like a whole...
That's an episode.
And like I was saying, like down there, like we're from New York, so...
That's a mini-series shit.
The way we receive these artists is not the same way. Over there, they're on different... Like,
yeah, but
volumes,
shit like that
bro.
annoys me, dude. Let me tell you.
Yeah,
nah, yo,
there never
like,
will be a universal level.
Like, there's the...
There'll never be that.
Like, there's the United States American something Hockey Hall of Fame, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who cares about some little division Hall of Fame? I feel Hall of Fames are institutions, and there should be one Hall of Fame for everything.
Right, no, but what I'm saying is down there that they're so biased
That's fucking corny.
If you're doing an Atlanta Hall of Fame, like, like if he's doing it in Atlanta, I could see that shit happening, like him inducting people from Atlanta. Yeah. But I don't think it's gonna be. We don't even know if it's gonna be a Hall of Fame. Could be a museum. Could just be like microphones that he rapped on, just different things that people used. It's probably, I'm assuming, a lot of drugs, a lot of fucking guns, you know what I'm saying?
Old brown paper bags.
Yeah, I'm tossing this.
Anyway, let's toss it. So what else was going on we want to talk about? I had another note. I got some notes. About Kanye and Nick Cannon. What's going on over there? Nick Cannon's just trying I feel like Kanye's like not even like acknowledging Nick Cannon. He did with the original comments.
I feel like he will.
He did with the original comments, but he realized Nick's trying to piggyback on him.
Yeah.
What's with these old like late '90s, early 2000s stars trying to fucking
but Nick
chase
Cannon
clout?
is not an early tonight. You can't.
Did I say early '90s? I meant late '90s, early 2000s.
He's not one of those people.
Yeah,
he's done
was.
a lot.
No, he's done a lot.
He's done a
Wild
lot.
Now.
He's put so many people on, bro. Like.
But he's trying to like ride Kanye's wave. I feel.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I feel like
he's trying to piggyback Kanye.
He mentioned a little something in every day, or like at least this is what I thought.
Yeah, and then he's going on morning shows. Saying, no, Kanye, it's all love, like, just...
Yeah, he's definitely...
a cornball.
Yeah, I see that.
I mean, no, all right. So I respect him... No. I respect him as, like, Nick Cannon, the entertainer, but I think the Kanye thing makes him a cornball. He's a cornball for that, not in general. I respect his work.
the things he's saying, but, like, the thing about Nick Cannon, you can't... Like, he does this shit all the time anyway. He does this shit all the time anyway, so he can't, like... You can't, like, stop and be like, oh, now he's doing all this shit because of kind of, like, that's all the shit he does anyway.
What,
like,
to go in the media?
Yeah.
Go in the media like that?
He does interviews. You see him around
he
all
does
the
interviews,
time,
but he tried to create a conflict with Kanye, I feel.
Yeah, it's definitely why he's saying that
100%.
I agree with that.
Another one,
the first video he put up and said to him, I feel like that was like leave it at that. Like you had,
it could have been left. We wouldn't be talking about this right now.
Right, you would just.
I wouldn't be so hot.
But like,
I wouldn't be so hot over this.
Yeah, no, that was a good response. Like leave it at that.
Thank
you know, that's crazy. Come on now.
Another one these late '90s, early 2000s stars, Bow Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, Bow Wow. I even posted it on my IG. Hold on, I want to pull the tweet up.
Are you a lighter that works?
I got a lighter that works. I want to cut this. So Bow Wow tweeted, I don't know why explicits start with me like I don't have the drop on these explicits' lives. Bro, you better calm down before I tell the world about your wife. Who do you think that's addressed at? Who even cares who that's addressed at?
Kanye, maybe?
It could be.
What was it again?
Wait, Kanye. Well, I'm sorry. I was not paying attention to you. I was looking at my phone. What does that have to do with it? I was thinking JD.
His wife? Janet Jackson.
They still not together?
I don't think so. I don't think he's married. I think that might be a shot at...
Tell the world about you,
I don't know.
girl.
Offset's another one.
Another thing.
These crazy
another thing, though.
Shots that no
wait. But they're doing the So So Def 25th anniversary tour. Bow Wow's not on that. And he even publicly said how he's not on it.
No. I saw something yesterday where he, like, publicly apologized for his actions.
Yeah, no, I saw that too.
But at the end of it, though, he said something about, I'll see you on tour. So I think he's back on that tour. I don't know how official it is. I don't know.
So it had to be JD. He said that. Maybe JD. You think JD felt the heat?
Yeah, but in the timeline, he had said that before.
With the hook gonna be JD? What happened?
I don't know, yo. Who knows? Who cares though, Bow Wow? Really, you gotta understand that. Like,
you know what Bow Wow is? It's not knocking him. He was successful. Yo, Bow Wow was successful.
Yeah, very.
You know what Bow Wow is? Bow Wow is like these.
You think about it, for a long time, like 5 years.
Yeah,
5 or 6 years, he was successful.
More even like I feel like 90. I think 90. No, 90. No, 5. You were right actually. Like 98 to like 03.
Yeah.
And then JD helped him even like make a little money after.
Then he started doing shit with Birdman, and that's when it all went downhill.
Yeah, yo, he was signed to Young Money.
Yeah.
I think we mentioned this in a previous episode. Yeah.
Birdman.
Now, you know, this is a rap podcast, primarily, but, you know, we like to talk about everything that's going on. I want to get your take on... I know it's one of your favorite personal movies. What's your take on Space Jam 2 and that being made? Like, they've been hyping it for years. Yeah. LeBron's going to play the Michael role. No shit.
Well, I don't know. I mean, that's one of my favorites of all time. I think... certain things should be left the way they are. That's just my opinion.
I agree, but it's 2018. You knew that shit was coming. Yeah, nothing's getting left alone.
They are, so.
Nah.
I guess in this day and age, yeah, I welcome it, I guess. I hope they do good at it. I hope it's not another bust, like
It's not gonna.
yeah, I think how do you? Fail
I
with
can't
Looney
see
Tunes,
that being
you
a
know?
bust.
Looney Tunes, it's gonna be tough to fail with Looney Tunes.
So who do you think's gonna be in it?
Oh
That's
right,
cool.
there's gonna be like a whole. Oh right, there's gonna be other stars.
And think about it. Wait, all right, you got the Monstars, where you gotta have the 5 pros. But like Larry Bird was in Space Jam. Other players made cameos. Vlade Divac made a cameo. It was Cedric Ceballos, and I forget who the other guy was. There was 3 guys standing there. They were wearing the masks and whatnot.
Better question: can LeBron act?
I thought his cameo in Trainwreck was great.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Entourage, he's in that.
Yeah, but that was just like he just stood there.
$50,000, Vince.
Yeah. No, I'll put $1 million.
I put $1 million.
That was funny. LeBron, he put on his he did LeBron things. He put on his
Yeah.
fancy glasses. Oh, it's
Yeah.
my Entourage cameo.
Well, you know a little more about basketball than me. I would
Yeah.
assume it'd be like Draymond, Steph. Maybe.
I think KD has to be the main other Monstar, but they're not as cool anymore, so it might not happen. I mean, no one wants to see Thunderstruck again. Oof. You familiar with Thunderstruck, the straight to DVD KD movie?
Maybe.
Oof.
Maybe they will go with old heads like Carmelo,
All right,
Dwayne Wade,
Carmelo, Dwayne Wade, and CP, LeBron's
Yeah,
gang.
that's the
They're
other
all
one
gonna
I
be in the
brought up, too.
movie.
Chris Paul. Yeah.
Yeah, I could see.
Or it's gonna be like Curry, Harden.
I feel Harden would get left out. There'll be.
Harden would
I
get
think
left
there'll be
out,
like. I think there'll be a novelty like the way like Sean Bradley, who was not really that good of a player.
Who's the really tall dude?
What do you mean?
Who's gonna be the tall dude?
Honestly, one of these fucking 7-foot freaks who are
Yeah.
like,
Sean Bradley.
yeah, could play guard too. Carl Anthony Towns, Anthony Davis type. Who knows? Maybe the Monstars will be like Chris Paul. I can see Chris Paul being a Monstar because that's his boy.
Yeah. And he's still relevant and good
Yeah.
somewhat.
Yeah, Dwayne Wade on the
not
way
so
out.
much, yeah.
Mello a role player with
Yeah.
CP.
Yeah. I don't know. I hope it's good. I do.
I'll get back to Wayne for a minute.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull this up.
Yeah, we kind of steered off of Wayne. I got a lot more to say about Wayne.
And actually, while we're on the topic of Wayne, we'll join these topics together.
Mm-hmm.
I want to talk a little about Thug.
Okay.
Thug Instagram story today. I'm Wayne's biggest fans. He's illiterate. I'm Wayne's biggest fans.
Mm-hmm.
But not going be harder than Harder by Gunna and Lil Baby. How is that even relevant to Wayne putting out an album? See, we talked about this on a
Yeah.
previous episode.
Why
Can we
is
see
he-
Lil Wayne beefing with people? Is Young Thug knocking on the door?
I think so.
He just put a
That's
project
knock.
out too. I tried listening to
That's
that
a
the other
knock
day
on
on
the
the
door
work.
on my block for sure.
I tried listening to that the other day on the way to work.
What's that?
On the Run
Yeah.
with a V. I tried, but I don't know.
Rhythm?
Maybe it'll take me a couple tries because Thug's not
Yeah.
really like in my bag of artists.
Yeah.
Well, my go-to guys, you
I
know.
enjoyed it. I thought it was a good album. Thug on my boy. Yeah, I don't know. Thug and Wayne. I just want to see Wayne this album. I don't know. Now that I'm
Now you've been waiting a long
I've
time.
been waiting a long time, but I don't want to wait a
Well,
long
I'm
time.
turning
Just-
the light on. We're like shadows of ourselves. Let's see if does that work. It's a little much.
Yeah, let's cut that.
Yeah.
We're coming from
One light
on.
works. Now we can do this.
No, we'll come back.
All right, Thug and Wayne.
All right, we're back with light. Thugger and Wayne. Yeah, I don't know. Just let Wayne do his thing.
We're
you know?
back with light.
We're back with light. Let
I'm
Wayne,
sorry.
No,
Sorry,
give
sorry.
Wayne some light. Let him do his thing. He's been out
Yeah,
of
we
the
gotta
light.
give
He's
some of
been-
this light to
Speaking
Weezy.
speaking of being out of the light, Wayne's been out of the light for a while, and I think it's his turn now.
I don't know about his
Get
turn.
some shit going. I
But-
mean, it's not like it's his
I
turn.
didn't
but
mean
like,
his turn like that, but
especially
you know, it is his-
especially Carter 5 saying like he's been wanting to drop this forever. Like let this guy. Let
No,
this
this is a
man
big
release
album
it.
for hip hop.
Yeah, it is.
Wayne's a
It is, and I think
Massive
because
artist.
it was, I don't know. I'm just really not. Now that I know it's something that's been, it has tracks we've heard from years ago. Like I'm not as.
Do we
excited.
know Believe Me is gonna be on the final product of that? Who the hell knows?
I don't know. That could have been the throw off. He did that with Carter 3. Remember that? He threw out a track list of this old bullshit,
Yeah.
and then the thing came out, and it was a whole different
Yeah.
album. It was like, oh, this track is on it. Tracks we knew, and then the album came out, and it was like I remember like having to look at somebody's album to see actually what was on the album. It was completely different. So Wayne could do that. I would like to see that too.
Yeah.
But now look at it. Look, he's got Post Malone sending in vocals 6 hours a day before the thing is gonna drop to get mixed, so it can make the final cut. Like, could be.
That'd be interesting.
It's got a song thing with him and Travis leak. You know?
Yeah, but Travis leaked that he worked with Wayne. That I feel.
Yeah, I want.
That's just the hype when a big artist such as Wayne decides he's dropping something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Still,
Travis. Everyone's like, "Oh, I worked with him." Like all the people, it's like Detox again. I feel like we revisited this multiple times.
Yeah.
But and Kanye's album pushed to Saturday.
Yeah.
DJ Booth tweets, Kanye album not finished.
Oh.
Not finished.
Breaking news.
May feature Rihanna. Definitely features.
Whoa, it's not done.
X. And not Darkman X.
XX.
XX.
Wow.
And definitely features Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Wow.
That's wild, no?
That is wild. I knew it. I was saying that, yo.
Yeah, I mean, we saw him posting pictures with them, so we knew he was working with them.
XX.
So I think the Kanye we're going to get is like a hyped Kanye.
Yeah.
We're getting the fun Kanye, yo.
Yeah.
I love it.
I hope so.
I love it. I didn't even mean to do that. I
Now
swear
we
I
gotta
ain't
wait
trying to be funny like that.
till Saturday. And usually when they say that, it's Saturday at midnight, you know? It won't be Friday at midnight, you know?
Yeah.
So we'll see. I don't know. We'll see. We shall see.
What else we got?
And also he stated that, which I thought was a little, like, why bring Wayne into it? Like, you know, I know we're going to be second to Wayne. Like, Wayne is Wayne. You know, he hasn't dropped in God knows how long. You just dropped an album 3 months ago.
Yeah.
The Carter 4 and the Carter 3 are arguably, like, the best-selling albums of this generation.
Yeah, of this generation.
This generation.
100%. Carter 3 especially.
So you have something to base it off of. I personally think Carter 5 would 100% outstream and outsell a Kanye album. Kanye's moving it because he knows that for sure. The fact of mentioning it is, I guess, a tactic to like make it look like, you know, like I'm not like
he's covering his ass.
Yeah, because I mean,
because
if he didn't do it, like, everybody would be like, yeah, you're not doing it because you know Wayne will do this. So I guess like for him to say it, you got to say something.
Maybe he didn't want to like fuck with Wayne's rollout. Maybe like they are friends. They've worked together.
Yeah.
They're like two of the top 5 superstars of like their era.
And now Kanye's beefing the album up more. Hold up, we're getting Rihanna 2 days later. You know, Saturday we push back to Sunday because he's flying in fucking.
He's digging up Michael Jackson.
Yeah, John Lennon from the dead. He's got vocals in a tomb in Egypt that he's fucking. Oh, come on.
Some Kanye weird shit.
Oh, Kanye. This Yandi album better be worth it because the last one.
I don't know. I'm excited about it. I might be a little too excited about it.
I don't know. We got big weekend. And again, this year, and I've said it a couple times, at least a couple times in this podcast, this year in hip-hop has been like just extraordinary with the range of different, like the amount of music we've gotten and the quality of it has been insane. I put it on your lap. That's good. Man, what a year! What a year of music, and now we're in September and we still got Wayne,
Ye
coming with shit, more shit. Like,
I'm not a fan, but
there's still a few people that haven't dropped
weekend.
that might drop. You know, you got Wale that hits you every couple months with a bang.
Yeah, but Logic dropping this weekend too.
Yeah, Logic's not one I'm gonna go look for, but I mean, there's a couple features on there to me that I have to hear. I'll listen to those specific tracks with the features on it, and then try and, you know, browse around it. But like, all the artists are hyping it up like it's like insane. So Wale's on it, I think.
On what?
On the Logic album.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I'm over Wale.
I'm not. Wale's stays.
No, the J. Cole shit was hot. The J. Cole shit was hot.
Nah, but the whole EP. He's been putting out these EPs every couple months, and every one of them is hit. Every single one of them. He's not missed once. And I don't know if that's what he's gonna do. He said he's gonna retire. He's on Joe Budden's podcast a couple of weeks ago. Joe phoned him in, and
honestly,
he's gonna retire.
I feel Wale. You know why I can't get with him anymore? He takes himself too seriously.
Yeah.
He takes himself way too seriously, and like I don't like the vibe I get from his music anymore.
Yeah.
But honestly, I can't listen to everybody. Yeah, it's like in sports. Do you root for everyone who's good? Do you root for every all-star in the NBA?
Yeah.
No, some guys are like, I hate that freaking guy.
Yeah, poor Wale.
All right, we got sidetracked talking about Wale and whatnot. The Carter, not even sidetracked. The Wallow, excuse me. The Wayne. Talking about Wayne, it got me thinking. Carter 3, that's definitely one of the best. That wasn't 10 years ago, right?
Carter 3 was,
It might have been
2008.
8.
That was
Yeah,
10
wow.
years ago, yeah.
It got me thinking, we should do an episode where we do, like, take the 10 best-selling albums of the last 10 years
Mm-hmm.
and just break them down and see which is the best album out of these. Like,
How can you...
You can look the numbers up.
Okay.
I'm gonna look into it.
Yeah, it's interesting. 10 best albums and break them down.
What you want to say about?
It's gonna be weird because, like,
yeah.
if you look at the best-selling album last year, and I'm almost positive was Post Malone, Stoney, which was put out the year before, like the end of the year before that.
I don't know. I don't even consider Post like.
Post Malone is like the #1 selling artist this year again.
But like but
look at the top selling albums of this year too.
I don't know.
Post
To me,
Malone. Again, and
he
like,
gets
that's
love in the.
Drake.
I don't know. He's not even hip hop to me.
A lot of people say that, but
He's not
yeah.
hip hop to me. But there's nothing wrong with that. You know, bless up, Post. Like, do your thing.
Yeah.
But there's other artists who aren't hip hop, but they come in for a little. You know, they tip their
Yeah,
foot.
but if you know
They
Post
dip
from
their
his
foot
early
to the
mixtapes-
hip hop like pool.
Yeah.
Like Maroon 5, they've done shit with hip hop artists.
Yeah, but
they're not hip hop.
Maroon 5 don't have mixtapes with fucking Yachty on it
Yeah.
from like years ago. Like he had that hip hop stage where I feel like a lot of younger people, not our generation, but a lot of younger people like know Post Malone and fuck with Malone because
No, they do. I'm not denying they fuck with Post. But just present day, I mean,
Nah, he can do some hip hop shit. He'd be good though.
He's like Cuddy level, maybe.
Yeah,
But
nah,
Cuddy,
he's-
no,
I don't know how
no,
to
no, sense
describe
where
it.
I don't consider you. No, Cuddy's hip hop. I don't know.
Yeah, he's
I don't know
not
what it
like
is.
a Cuddy.
They're just-
He's
No, he is in the sense where he's not a traditional rapper. He's Cuddy in that sense.
yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
just fuck with him. He looks like fucking a bacterial fucking ball of hair.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like stupid songs by him though. Remember
There's so
Remember the
many.
Monte Ellis song?
Yeah,
That shit was so
what?
funny. I love that shit.
He's great. And the song, there's another song on
Yachty.
that. Yeah, Yachty's on that. White Iverson. I mean, I liked him. I always liked him.
Nah, no, people like him.
He's got a good voice, good flow,
I just don't fuck with him.
good features.
Yo, what did you want to say before about Offset? Oh, yeah, Offset's
no,
doing
I'm saying
things,
you didn't
so-
see the tweets at it. All
I don't go on
the
Twitter
like the
anymore.
past like
I don't
month
go, I
he's
don't go on
been
Twitter anymore, man.
saying something like, "Oh, it's on now. Now we go to war." Like this and that. Like a whole bunch of. But this has been going on for weeks. Like the first couple weeks I saw it, I was like, "All right, like somebody."
You're more
but now it's been
versed
a month now, and he's still doing these tweets, and we still don't know who they're for. I have no idea who it's for.
Yeah, I was about
like
to say, you're more versed and up on Migos news than
Yeah, but the
me. Who do you
beef-
think it could be?
I can't think of who they beefing with.
Is Cardi beefing with anyone?
Nicki Minaj, yeah, but that's it.
Yeah, so he ain't gonna involve
I don't know.
himself in that.
That's on that.
Yeah, well.
Well, maybe one day we'll see it. Maybe this will just go on and I'll just tweet about it subliminally for the next 4 years, 5 years.
So, on one of our, we're getting towards the end of this episode. I always ask the bottom line question at the end.
Yeah.
Here's our bottom line question for today. Who does the most numbers? Wayne, Kanye. We'll throw Logic in there.
Okay.
Out of the three of them, who does the most numbers?
That's big. I'd
I
say
think
between
Wayne-
Logic and Wayne,
Yeah, I think Kanye
maybe
is third.
I would not be surprised if it is Logic is the number
Yeah,
one.
'cause he got fans like that.
He got
Even if he ain't all cup
he
of
is
tea, he's
pop
somebody's.
level fans. That's Logic.
He's what?
Pop level fans.
Oh, I thought you said Pac. I was gonna be like, chill,
No,
bro.
no,
Yep.
no.
No.
Definitely.
I was like,
he's
wait,
not
what, bro?
mainstream, but he has that following.
He's mainstream. He has a somewhat of a mainstream following. I'd say so.
Somewhat, bro. Honestly, if we're talking between Ye and Weezy, I'm going Weezy on this one with the numbers.
Yeah, same. I gotta go. How can you
All
not?
of Kanye's stunts ain't gonna push him above Wayne.
Yeah,
Wayne
Wayne's-
can just make his announcement subtly, drop the album a couple days later, boom. But then again, like I said before, Ye just dropped the album 3 months ago,
yeah.
and now he's dropping another one. And
That don't mean shit.
Wayne hasn't dropped in 5 years, so
No, yeah, there's more buzz around Wayne's. But I'm
And
saying she dropped 3 months ago doesn't mean people. I feel people get excited about his album. It's a shocking thing to drop another album 3 months later.
yeah. Like if this was Ye going up against Wayne's album, I don't know, it might be a little different, but
Wait, what happened? Sorry.
Like if he didn't drop Ye, or like if this was the
Oh, if this was Ye.
If this was
yeah,
Ye,
right.
I can
If this-
see
yeah.
it being like.
It'll be
close.
up for grabs.
It'd be close, but
That's
I
why
don't know.
Kanye might come in third.
I'm really going with Wayne on this
I'm
one.
Kanye
Even
number
album
one, baby.
sales, Wayne, I could see Wayne really selling numbers like 275 or maybe even like 300.
We got projections?
I didn't see projections for him yet, but I can definitely see them being 150 to 200 off the bat. Him hitting like 300, maybe even 400.
All right. I'm cutting this, and I want to see if there's projections.
There's definitely.
Yeah, all right, we just tried to find some projections, but there's nothing legitimate out there enough for me to say on this video.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll be back Sunday, Monday.
Yeah.
With our take on all this.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Hoping that it
the
really
fallout.
comes out.
Wait, what?
Hoping that it really comes. You don't know, things get pushed back sometimes a little bit. You know?
Yo, Carter 5's coming out.
Carter 5 better
Midnight.
come out. People are thirsty.
5 hours
The
from
Wayne
now.
fans
Carter
need to
5.
eat. All right.
Yeah, Wayne fans are
And
thirsty
you
as
better
fuck for
feed
that
us
album.
with something, man. I know lengthy albums, but I could see this being a lengthy album. I hope it is.
I disagree. I'm going 14 to 17.
Okay. I could see
You
that,
got
yeah.
prediction?
15 to 18, I would say. That's lengthy to me.
Yeah.
Nowadays,
Yeah, that's 19.
with the
Well, then you got
fucking
Lupe dropping
EP,
24. It's like Kobe Bryant
Lupe
and shit.
can do what he wants, like you said before. He's in that zone.
All right. We're out. Jim and Dom,
Easy fans.
CLK. Thank you for bumping.
Peace.